All right. Here is Advent of Code Day 1. I figured I would record myself doing these. I think I'm going to be doing Advent of Code this year in Go. I consider doing it in C Sharp because I'm going to be starting a new job soon that's going to be using C Sharp. But the I don't know. I didn't really like the tooling that was available to me for C Sharp, and I know that I'm going to be using Windows for the new job, and yeah. Anyway, so I'm using Go because that's been my pet language lately. That's been language that I've been having fun writing in my spare time. So I don't know. Let's see how it goes. So, all right. Here's the problem. Day 1, Trebuchet. Something is wrong with global snow production, and you've been selected to take a look. The elves have even given you a map on it. A map. On it, they've used stars to mark the top 50 locations that are likely to be having problems. You've been doing this long enough to know that to restore snow operations, you need to check all 50 stars by December 25th. Collect stars by solving puzzles. Okay, so this is just explaining the rules of Advent of Code. Why can't they use a weather machine? Not powerful enough. They're sending you to the sky. Map looks blank. Going to the sky because that's where snow comes from. Okay, the elves are loading you into a trebuchet. As they're making the final adjustments, they discover that their calibration document, your puzzle input, has been amended by a very young elf who was apparently just excited to show off her art skills. Consequently, the elves are having trouble reading the values on the document. The newly improved calibration document consists of lines of text. Each line originally contained a specific calibration value that the elves now need to recover. On each line, the calibration value can be found by combining the first digit and the last digit in that order to form a single 2-digit number. Ah, okay, I see. So it's like a string. Okay. Yeah, so 12, 38, 15, and 77, because we got 1, 2, 3, 8, 1, 5, and then 7 is both the first and last in this one. And then you add all of them together to get 142. Consider your entire calibration document. What is the sum of all of the calibration values? Okay. I see. This shouldn't be too hard. I can already think of a pretty simple implementation of getting the first and last digit, where you just iterate forward over the string until you hit a digit, and then you iterate backwards over the string until you hit a digit, and then boom, that's the 2 digits. So I think that's what I'll try first. There's probably more efficient ways to do it, but so let's get my input. Okay. Ooh, boy, that's a lot. All right. Just copy all that. And I am going to be sending this over to my other screen. Okay. Okay. So we have input. All right. So I guess the first step is to get all these strings loaded into memory. So let's see. I need to create a slice of strings from an input file. I'm just Googling this because I don't consider this part of the solution. This is like just a logistical problem of getting the input values. Okay, so let's just create our Go file. Package main. Let's see here. So I need buff.io and OS. Yeah, I haven't had to do a whole lot with file manipulation in Go so far. I mean, I've had to do a little bit for my website, but I haven't had to like read in a text file line by line. So let's see here. I'm just literally copying this from Stack Overflow. Okay. All right, so this function should just get us the lines. Okay. Hopefully I can put a relative path in there. Okay, so first of all, let's go input equal I need to import format. All right, input error is equal to read lines dot slash input, and static at 1. And then just to make sure this is working, let's just print out the input strings. Okay. All right, perfect. That looks like it's working. Yeah. Actually, okay, hold on. So we have 1,000 lines of input. And let's go. Let's just make sure we are getting the right number. Okay, perfect. Okay. I don't know why I just deleted that line. I need that. Okay. For string in input. Okay. I I forget. And Go, can you... I might have to iterate backwards over the string. And I think if you're just indexing a string, you're not going over the runes, and I want to be going over the runes. So I'll need to convert it. Like, when it's time to go backwards, I'll have to convert it anyway to runes. So maybe I just do that immediately. Let's just convert S to runes, so I don't have to worry about that later. Okay. All right. So now let's iterate forward over it. Let's rename this to RS so that I can use R for the rune. Okay. What's the best way to check if it's a digit? Is there an isDigit function? Okay, yeah, Unicode package has isDigit. Okay. Awesome. So I'll just use that. Okay, so I got a sum variable to keep track of this running total. Okay. All right, so I've got that sum variable to keep track of the running total. I think the best bet here is I want to collect the digits into a string and then parse an int from that, and then add that to our sum. So let's see here. So go have some sort of string builder pattern. Or should I just concatenate? Okay, yeah, I can just like initialize an empty string and concatenate. Okay. D for digits. So if it's a digit, I need, I think you can just directly convert a rune to a string. You don't need, I don't need string conv yet, but I will soon. Okay, so if it's a digit, then D plus equals string R. Break. Okay. And now I need to iterate backwards. For I equals len rs minus 1. Just do no space. I less than or equal to 0. Greater than or equal to 0. I minus minus. Okay. If Unicode.ids digit rs I, you don't want to get RSI. If Unicode.ids digit RSI, D plus equals string, not equals equals, plus equals, string RSI. And then sum plus equals A2I D. Multiple value. Oh, I can return an error. Okay. Dent equals dent error is that if error is not equal to nil, dot print line error os dot exit 1. That should just work, right? I don't know. Let's try it. That's a pretty big number. But let's see if it's correct. Let's here. Oh. Whoopsie. Okay. So that's the answer I got. Is that correct? That's not the right answer. The answer is too high. Too high. Oh. Did I not break on the second one? Aha. That's definitely the problem. Okay, that looks more reasonable. I don't think it's been 1 minute. I will set a timer. Let's just paste that in, and then I'll press enter at the end of this timer. Alright, well, it's been a minute now. The timer's not done, but it had like 5 seconds left. Okay, that's the right answer. I got 1 star closer. Alright, what's part 2? I saw a meme about part 2 being hard. Looks like some of the digits are actually spelled out with letters. Yeah. Yeah, that is harder. Okay. So I need to get a function that returns the appropriate rune for each possible string. Okay, I'm assuming these aren't going to have any capital letters in them. Okay. So in this one, that's 7-6, right? Right, okay, perfect. Awesome. That's a zone, but it has 1 there. Yeah. Oh god, wait, yeah. Oh, fuck, I can't just check rune by rune anymore. I have to like... Oh, this is a nasty part 2. What the fuck? Okay. So I guess this has to be like a 2-step process now. Like I do what I'm doing now to find the first like proper digit, and then I try to find the index of the substring, and so I have to do what I'm doing now except keep track of the index, and then find the index of all of these substrings, and then I have to go with the lowest index or the highest index if it's from iterating backwards. I'm assuming Go has a get last index of type function somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I think that's what I'm going to try to do. Just keep track of the indexes. Indices. Maybe I create a function to get the first and last word indices, like for it spelled out. Yeah. Or maybe just a get first and a get last to simplify it later. Because I want to have multiple return values for that, because I want to return what the digit actually is and the index. Okay. So and then this returns rune int. Okay. So I basically need lowest, set that to -1. Maybe I create a global variable here to make it easier. Can I make it a const? I don't remember what the rules for const are. I'm sure it'll yell at me if I do it wrong. Let's just call it WD for word digits. WDS. I'm not sure if this is the right syntax. Let's see if I'm wrong. Expected operand. Invalid constant. Okay, so this does have to be a var. All right. All right. Let's see. Okay, so I got lowest is equal to -1. Now, for string okay, let's go, instead of calling this S, let's call it like line. All right, so for every rune, or wait, Yeah, for every string in word digits. Let's see. I column equals I need to figure something out here. Okay, there's an index function. Okay, so I need to import strings. Okay, so I equals strings dot index. If I let's just put in a check for that because I don't feel like doing the other solution. I would like this to return -1 if it's not in there. Like if it doesn't have any word digits. And let's do lowest word digit equals. How do you declare a root? Okay, yeah, it's just like a car. All right. Illegal rune literal. Okay. What is the 0 value of a rune? Oh, wait. That will just set it to the 0 value. Okay. All right. So now I need to well, you know what? Actually, I can make this a map. Yeah. All right. So let's see here. Let's just whoopsie. I don't think there's a faster way to do this. There might be. I can maybe do that and then just... Yeah, okay. Doesn't quite work. Okay, so now I have my map here. And now, let's do... let's see, so we got string and rune from these. So lowest equals I, LWD equals R. Now return LWD R, lowest. Okay. Now I need last word digit. Which should strings should have last index in there. So this should just be like pretty much the same code. Except this. Okay. That should work. Actually, I need to make sure I is not equal to -1. I don't know the operator precedence here. Let's just use parentheses. Okay. So those two functions should be working. Oh, wait a second. I have the parentheses in the wrong spot here. All right, that's correct. Okay. Yeah, so before, it would always set it if lowest was -1, but really I want it if I is not equal to -1 and I is less than lowest or lowest is -1. All right, so that's working, or that should be working. Okay. Okay. So now, I could do something. Nah. Okay. Okay. So here, what I want is lowest numerical digit, int. And rune. Lowest numerical digit, rune. Okay. So now I need to do lowest word digit rune, lowest word digit, cool. First word digit S. Okay. Now I need to compare those two and add the first one to D. So if LWD is less than LND, then D plus equals LWDR. Else D plus equals string LNDR. Okay. I really should change these to F's. Because the lowest okay. There was definitely a faster way to do that. Okay. So now I need to do the same thing for the last one. Okay, so var last numerical digit, var last numerical digit rune. LDR equals that, and then LND equals I. Okay. And now last word digit rune and last word digit equal last word digit S. And now I do the same thing. If last word digit is greater than last numerical digit, then D plus equals string last word digit rune, else D plus equals string last numerical digit rune. That should work. Let's try it out. Okay. Parsing. What the fuck did I do wrong? Oh. Yeah, hold on a second. I see a problem. I need to check for -1. There we go. And now this is a different number than the last one we got, so that bodes well. Let's see if I got the right answer. It's not the right answer. It's too low. Okay, let's put some debug statements in this thing. Let's get the smaller test data. Just to test. And then, yeah, just for testing, let's change this to test. And let's put in some debug statements here. Let's print line. Oh yeah, I should probably change the variable names in this one, but eh. Oh, wait a second. Oh. Okay, so 2. Okay, yeah. 9. Yep. Okay. Invalid syntax. What? Backslash. Okay, so which one was that for? That was for this one. And for lowest. We have one right here. Wait, so, wait, what? Where's the A2I coming from? That's like down here. Oh. Wait, yeah. Wait, what? Hold on. 8037. 7 is the index. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, that's correct. Then 8, 0 because it starts with 8. And it has error parsing. Okay. So what is the problem? Let's format my code real quick. Okay, what is the problem? Huh? What? Oh. Oh. I see. Okay. Yeah, I see the problem. If it doesn't have any digits in it. Okay, hold on. Yeah, if it doesn't have any digits in it, that causes a problem when trying to find a digit. Oh, wow. So what I'm thinking about right now is I need to have some control. I need to like initialize this variable to value, like this first numerical digit and last numerical digit. I need to initialize them to some value because otherwise, oh wait, hold on. It's only causing problems. It's only causing problems for first numerical digit. And that makes sense. Okay. Okay. So I need to initialize. Yeah, so let's initialize this value to just the length of the word plus 1. That should just work, I think. First numerical digit. Okay. RS. Length of RS plus 1. Okay. So that seems to work. We get 8, 3. This should be 1, 3. Let me compare this. So we have 2, 9, 8, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 4, 2, 14, 7, 6. How does that compare down here? 2, 9. Yep. 2, 9, 8, 3, 1, 3, 2, 4, 4, 2, 1, 4, and 7, 6. And adds up to 281. Perfect. So let's run this on the actual inputs and remove our debug prints. Okay. So yeah, that's higher than what we got last time, which is good because it said that we were too low. Let's see. Okay. We did it. That's day 1, baby. Woo! Awesome. So yeah, I think doing this in Go was a good choice because this is going to help me solidify some concepts that I haven't worked on very much working on my website. Like these file operations and maps and stuff like that. And also, I think I'm not happy with how I name these variables. I mean, it works, but I don't know. I guess I guess you can infer what it means from the name of the function because it lines up pretty well. I don't know. I know the Go like style guide favors these like short names. Oh, also I don't like how I didn't rename any of this. Let's do that now, actually. Whoops. What is my key combination for this? There we go. I knew I had a rename bind. Yeah, LWD actually still works for that. What I want to do here is lowest, and then rename this to FWD. There we go. Okay, perfect. There's probably simpler solutions than this. Someone probably wrote something better. But, you know, I'm pretty okay with my solution. Like, the most I'd want to do is, like, rename some stuff for clarity. Maybe do some formatting. There might be a little bit here that I can break out into functions. I'm not sure, though, on that. Yeah, I'm not really sure on that. Maybe. It might improve readability to put stuff in functions just so you have like a name telling you what I'm doing. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this solution. It was pretty fun to get it working. Yeah. Thanks for watching and reading. If you read the blog post I'm going to write on this, I guess I'll come back tomorrow with day 2. All right, see ya.